Imagine living in a world where your voice doesn't really matter anymore. This is what happens when democracy, a system that gives power to the people, begins to crumble. In 2024, democracy faces threats that could take away all the freedoms it gives us. So let's see what's putting democracy's future at risk. First, rising authoritarianism. Authoritarianism is when leaders or governments become too powerful to the point where they can suppress people's voices and limit their freedoms. This threatens democracy because it concentrates power in the hands of very few, leaving ordinary people with little to no say about how their country is run. Countries like Hungary or Russia are perfect examples. Second, disinformation. False information spreads quickly online and can confuse people about what's true. Also, authoritarian leaders often rely on false information as a tool to maintain control. Along with false information, propaganda can now spread faster and on a wider scale. When people believe lies, they make bad decisions, weakening democracy's ability to function well. As disinformation spreads, it deepens divides within societies, leading to increased political polarization. Political polarization is the increased division between opposing political views or groups. Political polarization can make democratic governments less effective and more prone to disruption. Polarization, along with other factors, can make it hard for citizens to trust their government or even trust one another. As trust decreases, so does the respect for the law and the rules, which leads us to the next point, the weak rule of law. The law and its ruling ensures that everyone is treated equally and fairly. If it weakens, those in power can act without consequences, leading to corruption and the breakdown of democratic principles. So, if you came this far in the video, you're probably asking yourself, why the hell should I care about democracy? Well, you probably don't care about democracy itself, but you sure care about other things, like your freedom of speech and expression, for example. If the government chose to control the media, you might be arrested for liking a post or writing a comment that doesn't please the government. They might also want to control you by invading your privacy or dictate your personal choices and many more. Without democracy, you can't stop this. Weak democracy doesn't result from the government only. Sometimes it results also from the people. But when people face all these challenges, they sometimes lose faith in democracy and simply stop believing in it. So they stop participating in elections or votes of any kind. They stop engaging in discussions. They don't protest anymore. And eventually, the system weakens. With fewer people participating, the very foundation of democracy is at risk. Democracy is under attacks from all sides, but we have the power to protect it. Stay informed and stay updated. Get yourself involved and defend your voice. Together we can keep democracy alive and strong. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.